Hey folks, welcome to RT-Imports, welcome to Royal Tiger. Thanks for tuning in, and today, Sean and I, we want to show you a complete selection of original US World War II and Korean rifles, the M1 Garand and the M1 Carbine. In addition to this, we have a whole bunch of accessories which we had reproduced. Slings, pouches, and of course we have the original ammunition for the Garand and the M1 Carbine. But later on we'll show you details of all about this. But let's start out with the Garands. So what do we have? I think we have some Springfields, some Harvesters, some Berettas even. And what else do we have on the M1 Garands?
Well, we do. We've got basically every manufacturer of that time period for the Garand. We've got a beautiful Beretta produced Garand down there. Those are pretty uncommon. As well as some Springfields. We've got H&R, earlier Winchester. It's about 149,000 serial number. Some really special rifles. I mean, these things are not your average run-of-the-mill, refurbished Springfield.
So, and also you showed me earlier some very low serial numbers on the M1 Garands. What do we have there?
Yeah, we have some 5-digit Garands. We even came across a 4-digit, which is really crazy. We've got all sorts of very early Garands. Some are more original, some have been overhauled, but we've got just about everything.
Oh, that's pretty neat. So folks, if you're interested in some of the rare guns, please give us a call. We probably don't have them listed, but we're more than happy to send you some pictures of these very rare guns. Just give us a call, and then we will be taking care of you. And Sean, what do we have with the M1 Carbines here?
Well, we've got another nice little selection. We've got some Underwoods. I believe this one's the IBM. Inlands. One of the Inlands I'm looking at is actually a 300,000 serial number, so fairly early. We've got a nice little selection, and these ones in particular are in pretty nice shape.
Yeah, I mean, I see some which are in like new condition. So also here we're gonna have these guns which you see on the table listed later on. But if you need anything else, just give us a call. We have some like new M1 Carbines left, and this is really nice to have for your collection. You were telling me also we have some 4 or 5 digits M1 Carbines.
We do, yeah. Very few, but we've run across a couple 4-digit as well as a handful of 5-digit. So get those while you still can.
Excellent. What about Rock-Olas and Irvin Pattersons?
Irvin Pattersons were very low on. Only a couple that I recall at the moment. Rock-Olas are starting to get very thin, so that's another one to get your hands on if you can.
Well guys, you heard him. So he's always in the warehouse checking stuff and taking care of you folks. So thank you for tuning in, and Shaw will be going around and showing you all the details. Thanks again. God bless, and God bless America.
All right, folks, let's get a closer look. Starting at the bottom left, we've got some of our accessories. We've got a Garand ammo belt, cloth Garand sling, it's the cotton web type, as well as a leather Garand sling. We've got our M1C and M1D cheek rest. And we've also got some M1 Carbine ammo. You can see the top left is the Lake City Arsenal. We have some from Remington Arms Company here. Another one from Remington Arms Company. You can see the box style is slightly different. And we've also got a fairly special one. This is Dominican Republic 30 carbine. They produced it for their San Cristobal carbines. This stuff's pretty uncommon. And we've also got some standard M2 ball. This stuff's beautiful. It's like new. We just pulled this out of a tin can. It's been sealed up for quite a while, and it's like the day it was made. And we've also got an M1 Carbine sling, reproduction of course. And we've got some oilers as well. These are new to our website. These are reproduction oilers, and they actually feature, if I can get it to focus on there, they feature the II mark in a circle. This is the mark that Inland would have used, and it's exactly like the original. And we've also got these M1 Carbine magazine pouches. The one on the left has been in stock on our website for a while. We just ran out of stock not too long ago, and finally we got some more in. 2 15-round magazines held in there. It's the standard variety. This is the type that is mounted on the gun, you can see that this would slip through right there onto the shoulder stock and has appropriate markings, Biscayne Tent and Awning Company. We also have this one, which is the later war style 5 magazine cell that holds 5 of the 30 rounds, and you can see also the appropriate markings there. Pretty neat, considering it looks almost exactly like the original. And let's move on to some of the rifles. You can see this beautiful M1 carbine here. This one is the Inland. It's a 309,000 serial number, in pretty great shape. It does have some dings and dents, of course, but overall in pretty nice shape. Moving on, we have another M1 carbine. This one is a Inland as well, about a 3 million serial number. You can see this one has quite a lot of original finish left. Moving on, we have a Underwood. Beautiful gun in great shape. That stock is very pretty. And you can also see that this one has the majority of its finish left, all original markings, etc. We also have this one, which is an IBM. You can see it still has that original sling tied on there. It's pretty incredible. Still tight, original sling to the gun. This was installed at the factory and probably never issued. Or if it was only light handling wear. IBM, 3.7 million serial number. It's updated to the Type 2 rear sight, has the round bolt, and all of these do have the bayonet lug. Moving on to the Garand, the bottom one here is a beautiful Beretta made Garand. You can see the markings right there. And this one has mostly Beretta parts. This has a Beretta bolt, Beretta op rod, Beretta barrel. I believe the gas block on this is Beretta, although I cannot prove that. But the locking nut as well as the locking nut screw are both PB marked. I do know the trigger group is not Beretta on this particular one, but not bad considering that most of the parts are Beretta. Moving on, we have another Garand here. This one is an H&R. This one is a bit more used, but still in pretty good shape considering its age. Moving on, we have this Garand. This is a 600,000 serial number. Springfield, of course. And finally, we have a Winchester up here. This one has a bit more receiver finish. And finally, we've got our Garand canvas covers. These are reproduction, of course, but made to exact specs of the original. Even has the correct US markings, as well as a carbine cover. Same exact thing as the Garand. These are reproductions, feature appropriate markings. And with all these items, you can complete your collection and have the whole set ready to go to the range. Thank you very much for watching. God bless.